Welcome to my channel Mintage Mysteries, where every coin has a hidden story. If you love discovering hidden treasures and uncovering coin secrets, you're in the right place. We're on a quest to solve the puzzles behind the world's most fascinating coins. From rare errors to legendary rarities, let's dive into the mysteries of numismatics. The 2020 D. Lincoln Shield penny is a modern continuation of one of the most important and enduring coins in United States history. Although it is small in size and low in monetary value, this penny represents more than everyday currency. It reflects over a century of American history, national identity, and evolving coin design, all centered around the legacy of President Abraham Lincoln. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This marked a major turning point in U.S. coinage, as Lincoln became the first real historical person to appear on a circulating American coin. Before this change, U.S. coins typically featured symbolic figures such as Lady Liberty. The decision to honor Lincoln reflected his lasting impact on the nation as the president who led the country through the Civil War and worked to preserve the Union. Sculptor Victor David Brenner was selected to design the original coin, and his portrait of Lincoln has remained on the obverse of the penny ever since, making it the longest-running portrait in American coin history. The obverse of the 2020 D. Lincoln penny continues Brenner's classic design. It features a right-facing bust of Lincoln with a calm and thoughtful expression. His appearance reflects strength, wisdom, and determination, qualities often associated with his leadership during one of the most difficult periods in American history. The inscriptions on the obverse include, "In God We Trust," along the top, "Liberty," to the left of Lincoln's portrait, and the date, 2020, to the right. Just below the date is the D Mint mark, indicating that the coin was produced at the Denver Mint. The Denver Mint plays a major role in supplying coins for circulation across the country, and the 2020 D penny was struck in large numbers for everyday use. The reverse of the 2020 D penny features the Union Shield design, which was first introduced in 2010. This design replaced the Lincoln Memorial reverse that had been used since 1959 and followed the one-year Lincoln Bicentennial series. The Union Shield consists of 13 vertical stripes, representing the original 13 colonies, joined together by a horizontal bar at the top. This bar symbolizes the unity and authority of the federal government, emphasizing the strength of the nation when its states stand together. The shield design directly connects to Abraham Lincoln's role in preserving the Union during the Civil War, making it a meaningful and historically appropriate image. Above the shield is the inscription E Pluribus Unum, a Latin phrase meaning, "out of many, one." This motto reinforces the theme of unity that is central to both the shield design and Lincoln's legacy. Across the front of the shield is the denomination 1 cent, clearly identifying the coin's value. Beneath the shield is the inscription, United States of America. The reverse design is simple and bold, focusing on symbolism rather than decorative detail, which aligns with the penny's role as a practical coin used by millions of people. The composition of the 2020 D. Lincoln penny reflects changes made to keep production costs manageable. Early Lincoln pennies were made primarily of copper, but rising metal prices led the U.S. Mint to alter the coin's composition. Since 1982, the penny has been made of 97.5% zinc with a thin copper coating of 2.5%. The 2020 D. penny follows this same composition, giving it the familiar copper appearance while reducing the amount of expensive metal used. The coin weighs 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters, maintaining consistency with other modern cents. The year 2020 is significant beyond the coin's design and composition. It was a year marked by the global COVID-19 pandemic, which disrupted nearly every aspect of daily life, including commerce and currency circulation. Many businesses temporarily closed, and the use of physical cash declined as digital payments became more common. Coin shortages occurred in some areas, and fewer coins circulated compared to previous years. As a result, many 2020 D pennies were used less frequently, giving them added historical context as artifacts of an unusual and challenging time in modern history. From a design standpoint, the Lincoln Shield penny emphasizes clarity, durability, and symbolism. The continued use of Lincoln's portrait provides a sense of continuity with the past, while the shield reverse reinforces themes of unity and national strength. Unlike commemorative coins designed primarily for collectors, the Lincoln penny is meant to function as an everyday reminder of shared values and history. Its design is not meant to impress through complexity, but rather to communicate meaning through familiar and powerful imagery. The 2020 D. Lincoln Shield penny is often dismissed as an ordinary modern coin, produced in massive quantities and used daily in routine transactions. Struck at the Denver Mint, it entered circulation alongside millions of identical cents, all sharing the same familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Union Shield on the reverse. To most people, it was simply spare change. Yet within the world of numismatics, even the most common coin can become extraordinary when rarity, circumstance, and demand unexpectedly collide. Rarity in coin collecting is not defined only by age or low mintage figures. Instead, it is often created by anomalies that occur during the minting process. Errors such as double dies, off-center strikes, wrong planchets, or missing design elements can turn a standard issue coin into a highly desirable rarity. Modern coins are especially intriguing in this regard because advanced minting technology makes such errors far less common. When a dramatic mistake does occur and escapes detection, it immediately captures the attention of collectors. The year 2020 introduced a unique historical backdrop that added further intrigue to coins produced during that time. The global COVID-19 pandemic disrupted nearly every aspect of life, including operations at the U.S. Mint. Changes in staffing, production schedules, and distribution resulted in unusual conditions under which coins were manufactured. At the same time, reduced cash usage meant that many coins never circulated widely, allowing some examples to remain in unusually pristine condition. This combination of disruption and preservation made 2020 dated coins increasingly interesting to collectors. Within this context, reports began to circulate of a particular 2020 D. Lincoln Shield penny that stood apart from all others. According to collectors and experts, this coin displayed an unprecedented combination of minting irregularities. The strike appeared misaligned, the surfaces showed unusual textures, and certain design elements did not match any known standard or previously recorded error. These characteristics suggested that the coin may have been struck under extraordinary circumstances, possibly involving experimental equipment or an unintended planchet. Professional authentication played a crucial role in elevating the coin's status. Specialists examined the penny in detail, confirming that its anomalies were genuine and not the result of damage or post-mint alteration. Even more remarkable was the coin's condition. Despite its errors, it was reportedly preserved in near-perfect mint state, a rarity in itself for a modern circulation coin. High-grade examples are difficult to find, and when paired with dramatic minting anomalies, they become almost mythical within the collecting community. As word spread, the coin gained legendary status. Elite collectors, investors, and numismatic institutions began to view it not just as a penny, but as a once-in-a-generation discovery. Its connection to a historic year, its unexplained origin, and its singular nature drove demand to unprecedented levels. Discussions surrounding the coin extended beyond collector circles and into broader conversations about how value is assigned and how rarity can emerge from the most unexpected places. When the penny was finally announced for public auction, anticipation reached extraordinary heights. Interest came from around the world, with bidders recognizing that this was not merely a coin, but a unique artifact of modern American history. As bidding opened, prices climbed rapidly, surpassing all expectations. Each new bid pushed the value further into uncharted territory for a 1-cent coin. The auction room reportedly grew tense as competition narrowed to just a few determined bidders. In the final moments, the last bid was placed, and the room fell silent as the result was confirmed. Against all conventional logic and expectations, a coin once worth a single cent had achieved a historic milestone. The reveal at the end of the auction stunned the numismatic world when it was announced that the 2020 D. Lincoln Shield penny had sold for $11 million. A modern penny, born from ordinary production but transformed by rarity, condition, and circumstance, had become one of the most valuable coins ever associated with its denomination. If you enjoyed today's exploration, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more coin discoveries, and share this video with fellow collectors. And as always, keep searching for those hidden treasures in your change. You never know when you might stumble upon the next big mystery.